welcome back to Vlada's Seeds of Life.
I hope that you all are doing well, and I'm here because I'm excited to share my newest recipe with you.
Recently, I've been watching some of these instant cooking videos where they show you just instructions and they show it really quickly. And I have to say I have liked some of them. But I was thinking that there's a way to do recipes like that, and then there's a way to do it like we're doing, like spending time together. So instead of showing you a really quick way to how to make this recipe, I wanted to spend a little time with you and to cook at the same time.
So to start, we're going to cube a loaf of bread and roast it on 350 for about 20 minutes.
The basic ingredients. So we have about a cup of caramel. We have about 1 can of evaporated milk, 1 can of coconut milk, a cup of raisins, 5 eggs, half a cup of sugar, and 1 loaf of bread, white bread. I prefer to cook with whole wheat bread, but I'm trying to make this recipe really good, so I'm going with white bread. And not just that it's white, but it's actually Hawaiian rolled kind of bread. So I have this toasted, and you can tell it's nice and dry. It looks really good. I toasted it on 350 for about 20 minutes or until pieces are golden brown. And we're doing this with a very good reason, because now that they're toasted, they're going to have a richer flavor, and on the top of that they will absorb more of all these wonderful milks. But we're doing a little bit more than milk and caramel. I'm also adding a little bit of vanilla, cinnamon, nutmeg, and just a touch of rum flavor. So we're going to start with 5 eggs. 2 eggs, we're going to add half a cup of sugar, and we're using only half a cup because the caramel here is already sweet enough. So let's whip sugar and eggs. And the rest is just a matter of adding the rest of the ingredients. I did forget to mention that I have a little bit of coconut oil, which I'll use to greasen up the pan for the bread. So I will use probably about 1/3 cup of a coconut oil as well. So as I said, once you have the eggs and sugar in, we're going to go and add raisins. All right, I'm going to add coconut milk. Just continue mixing it. It's already looking so good. All right, next is evaporated milk. So as I said, we're using a can of each. Okay. And here comes the best part. For this, I'm gonna need a spoon, so I'll be right back. Unbelievably delicious. So a cup of caramel. And if you would like to learn how to make a homemade caramel, you can go on YouTube and see one of our videos. Actually on this channel, you can find it under Vlada, how to make caramel, homemade caramel. And you can use homemade caramel, or you can purchase caramel in the store. Either way, it will work. Look how beautiful this looks. It's just gorgeous. So what's left is just to add spices. So as I mentioned, we're going to add a little bit of vanilla. So approximately about a teaspoon of vanilla, about half a teaspoon of cinnamon, just a touch of nutmeg. I don't want it to be overwhelming. And I'm going to add a little bit of the rum extract. There we go. Okay, this is all per your taste, so you can add more or less of these spices depending on how you like them.
Now let's add coconut oil to the baking sheet and transfer the bread cubes.
And the last step is just to add this wonderful mixture to your bread. Soak it up. Now I should mention to you that raisins I use today are raisins from my vineyard, and it's really easy to make homegrown raisins. If you can plant a vine and during the summertime just harvest it and put it in a dehydrator, you can end up having your own raisins. And I mean, the raisins are cheap enough in the store to buy, but this is a lot of fun when you can have your own. So here I go. Actually, I'm adding a cup of milk. And as I said, this is just to ensure that bread pudding will be nice and moist. All that's left to do is cover it. Okay. And bake it on 350 for probably about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. We will see exact time. So, all right. So another great thing to this recipe would be to add coconut flakes on top. And this is only if you like it. I love it, and I think that would have been great, but it was requested that I don't put coconut flakes on the top, so I am not.
Thank you so much for spending time with me, and until the next video and next cooking adventure, please take good care of yourself and those around you.